All right. What's up, traders? What's up, tycoons? Super excited for today's video. Going to give you guys another update on Kaspa. Now, Kaspa has been a really amazing token. All right. If you take a look, this thing rallied over 7,000%, even during the bear market when, a lot of people thought that crypto was going nowhere and crypto was going to continue going down. And since it's reaching its highs, it's actually dumped over 70%. So if you missed out on a lot of this rally, okay, we have pulled back very much since then. All right, and we're starting to rebound a little bit. We're actually going to dive deeper into the chart and take a look at the overall bullish structure that we have here forming. Okay, and then we'll zoom in and really break down some of the technicals that we're seeing from a price action standpoint on Kaspa. So make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Also, shout out to today's sponsor, which is Tangem, which is actually a hardware wallet that is compatible with Kaspa. So if you're not familiar by now, you don't want to keep your money on the exchanges or keep your crypto on the exchanges. You need to get it off the exchanges. If it's not your keys, it's not your crypto. And Tangem is actually a really affordable hardware wallet that you guys can get and safely secure your Kaspa off of the exchanges. More on them later. As always, the content provided in this YouTube channel is for informational and educational purposes only and is not intended to be relied upon as legal, financial, or investment advice. Trading in stocks, bonds, commodities, and crypto involve a significant risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. So be sure to read through the full disclaimer. And as I mentioned before, we saw this massive over 7,000% rally, and we've had a huge sell-off here of over 70%. Now, to the untrained eye, this may seem like, it's all over for Kaspa, right? Especially if you're one of the people that ended up buying up here, right? If you bought up here and you bought the highs, and you're still holding on, there's no doubt that you're sitting in a lot of pain right now. Now, if you're able to get in early, okay, you're probably still up, but wishing that you sold there. Now, we're actually going to go over the bullish structure right here. And so if you take a look, we're actually in perfect retracement territory, okay? If you're not familiar, markets tend to move in 5-wave or 3-wave structures, okay? And so we did get a 1, 2, 3 up here, and we pulled back now into wave 4 territory, and we're holding still above our major levels here, right? Now, what these yellow lines are these are the Fibonacci retracement levels. And you use the fibs because nothing moves in a straight line down and nothing moves in a straight line up. Rather, you're going to get a move up retracement continuation of the trend, or a move down retracement continuation of that trend, right? And so we can see here we had this big move up. We retraced for our wave 2. Okay, and then we got our wave 3, and then we retraced for a wave 4 right now. And if we hold our levels and we get a continuation higher, we do have some bullish price targets on Kaspa of 0.048 and also 0.0566. Okay, so we're gonna see if that's possible. There's lots and lots of work to be done, so I'm not saying it's about to happen anytime soon. We're also going to go over the key levels right here that we really need to hold. Okay, these are the major fib levels. All right. And if we don't hold these levels and we end up breaking through them, that's how you can spot a potential reversal, right? So I mentioned using the fibs to spot that trend continuation to the upside or that trend continuation to the downside. But if you move up, retrace, and you start to consolidate and break through those retracement levels, you can spot a potential downside reversal. And same thing to the upside. If you move down, retrace, and you start to consolidate and break through those retracement levels, you can spot a potential upside reversal. So 0.01243 is really the line in the sand. If we end up coming down here and flipping this to resistance from support, there's a very strong chance that we're going to end up getting a reversal and retest some of our previous lows all the way down to maybe even 0.0039, if not potentially even lower, right? I can't, say exactly how low it's going to go. But if we do a good job of holding these and we're able to take out our most recent previous highs, then we could potentially hit those bullish price targets, right? So these are the bullish price targets I gave you guys earlier that I'm looking for the wave 5 target. After we hit our wave 5 targets, we would expect some other type of pullback yet again. After you hit your odd number targets, okay, most likely you get an even number pullback, right? Your wave 2 pullback, your wave 4 pullback. and we would look to see if we get a new pullback and we can start a new 5-wave bullish structure afterwards. Okay. Now, most notably, okay, when we zoom in a little bit more and we take a look, see how clean we rejected 0.018903. That is our 61.8% retracement level. And after we got the bounce here at our 78.6% level, we found strong resistance here, and we're being met with sellers pushing price back down lower. So we really need to get back above 0.0189, 0.02344, and 0.027996. Those are going to be the three major overhead resistance levels that we're going to be battling right now. We must get back above those, right? You can see over here, this was a very strong support level. We bounced up, and then ultimately we broke that support. Over here, it was a strong support level. We ended up breaking that. We bounced up, and now it's major resistance. So this prior support is now new resistance. Okay, again, right here at that 0.0189 level, we really need to break out above there and ultimately break past these other resistance levels that we have now as well. So, for Kaspa, take a screenshot, whatever you need to do, write these levels down. These are the levels that you guys really want to pay attention to. We are seeing a bounce here, okay, and it is predictable. I went over it a little bit in my last video. We can't predict the amount of a move, but we can try to anticipate some of the moves based off signals. And so the signal that we had, notice here how we have a low and then a higher low right here. Right? So price is making higher lows, but if you look at your RSI, remember, this is your relative strength index. It's going to measure the relative strength of a token at its given price. You see we have a low and then a lower low. So in this case, this is a term known as hidden bullish divergence whenever you're having higher lows on the price action in the candlesticks, but you're creating lower lows on the RSI. This is a simple term known as hidden bullish divergence, and it's an indicator you may see some type of bullish activity, right? So you could say that that is potentially, one bullish signal that we had right here. Okay, number two bullish signal would be us holding this 78.6% retracement level here, right? So, there was a good trade opportunity here from 0.012 up to 0.018. That's definitely a nice move and a nice short-term swing trade if you were able to capitalize on that trade. But keep in mind that, we're rejecting right here, right at our 0.0189 level. And ultimately, we're not going to be bullish until we get back above all of these levels, right? Anything else is just short-term trading opportunities. We may get range bound here and start to consolidate before the next move up or before the next breakdown. Definitely keep that in mind. But the main thing that I'm looking at right now, okay, is actually the MACD. This is your moving average convergence divergence. And that sounds really complicated, but it's actually simple to use. The main thing you want to pay attention to is your red line here. If this crosses down below the yellow line, that's typically known as an exit signal. And you can see we got our exit signal at this time period. Okay, and Kaspa was up here at the 0.035 range, and we dropped all the way down to 0.012. So big sell-off after there. If we take a look, the red line just crossed above the yellow line here. So is this potentially an entry signal with the bullish divergence and with the holding of our major support level to continue our wave 5 up to the next bullish price targets? That will be determined. Okay, what you need to be cautious of is this red line just giving a false signal, curling up above and then curling right back down below. That's what you're going to be paying a lot of attention to, right? If we can start to see it really create some space and show some momentum away from that yellow line, that could be, a sign that some bullish momentum is coming back into this token and we could start moving up higher. Now, we mentioned today's sponsor, which is the Tangem wallet. Now, Tangem is actually a cold multi-currency crypto wallet that supports over 2,700 cryptocurrencies. It looks just like a regular credit card, but it functions without any batteries, wires, and connectors. So gone are the days of you having to, plug in your hardware wallet into your PC or your laptop, etc. And have to have the necessary batteries, wires, and connectors, etc. Gone are those days. What I really love about it is that it also has a backup option versus other hardware wallets. You do not have that. So also gone are the days where you lose your hardware wallet and now your cryptocurrency is gone forever. Kaspa is a relatively new project still. Okay, I know it's not brand new right now at the moment, but a lot of people got into Bitcoin back when it was relatively new, and then Bitcoin skyrocketed and they had lost their hardware wallets and that crypto was gone forever, right? We've all heard stories of that. It's super easy to use. All you have to do is scan and activate, then you set up the password and you can start making transactions. What you want to do is you want to go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Download the Tangem app today, and when you go to make your purchase, use code ZACHLY, that's ZACHLY. That will get you a discount on your purchase. Tangem is actually sold in packs of 2 or 3 cards, and the additional cards are used for key backup, right? So I have 3, and if you happen to lose one or one gets damaged or something like that happens to your main one, you do have those other backup options, which is really, really nice and amazing. The setup time is only about 1 to 3 minutes. It literally only took me about 2 minutes to get mine set up. Very simple to use. All right. It's completely waterproof as well. Okay, so if it does happen to get completely submerged in water, you don't have to panic. It will still function. It's actually completely freeze proof as well, and it's also temperature resistant. We really love these features about Tangem. It's DeFi compatible. You can exchange, buy NFTs, make loans and deposits in more than 100 different decentralized applications with the help of Wallet Connect. And as I mentioned before, as of here recently, it is compatible with Kaspa now. So remember, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto, you want to get your money off of these exchanges and put it into a hardware wallet. Kaspa and Tangem are now compatible with each other, so you can buy your Kaspa on the exchange of your choice and then safely secure it on your Tangem wallet. So make sure to download the app today. And when you go to make your purchase, use code ZACHLY, that's ZACHLY, and that will get you a discount on your Tangem wallet.